We're back in Loop Hero or something like that. I don't know. I kinda don't really know what's happening. What I'm gonna end up doing is filming an episode of this and Inscription. I'm gonna do one each. And then, of course, Hollow Knight in the center. Probably Wednesdays. I guess Wednesday is now my Hollow Knight day. I don't really know. But I'm gonna do one more episode. Because these are both technically card games. You get cards, and you place them, I guess. I just feel like there's too many card-based games. I know 2 is, you know, not that many, but for one playthrough, 2 feels like a lot. What I've decided to do is I'm just going to film an episode of each, and then I'm going to put it to a vote. I'm going to see what people like. If they like Inscription more, I'll play Inscription. If they like Loop Hero more, I'll play Loop Hero. So whatever the community votes on is what I will do. So, thrilling stuff. I have my own personal preference on the things, the series I want to continue, but I'm going to hold off on saying that because I don't want to, you know, influence the vote at all unfairly. I actually have armor now, so I have to actually look and think about it. This is, yes, so this is the one that erases anything. I'll probably do the Goblin Hut when that inevitably comes up, because I have a feeling it will. And a beacon, second beacon. Sure. I'm not really paying attention to anything, or where the cards go. I'm just kind of putting stuff down. Because, I don't know. I'm sure there is a strategy to it. But, you know, who cares about strategy? Strategy's for nerds. I do think it's interesting you have to fight the chest and it doesn't attack you, which concerns me that there might be chests that you do have to fight in the future. I've heard good things about this game. From people I've heard who have played it, they said it was good. There was a bundle on Steam, because Steam does these bundles. I forget what the name of it was. I don't remember what the name was, but basically, it came with Death's Door, Inscription, which was the main game I wanted, actually. I saw Inscription, and I was like, hey, that's a great game. Or, it looks like a really cool game, and I want to buy it. And, I found Death's Door through that bundle. So I was just going to buy Inscription by itself. Then I saw this bundle, and I was like, okay, I mean, let me look at it, let me see what it's all about. I looked at Death's Door, and I was like, okay, I'll try it, you know. And I came with Loop Hero, and Loop Hero, out of the 3, was probably the least I was interested in, but the other 2 games actually looked pretty promising, and so I was willing to give it a shot, and the rest is kind of history. I played Death's Door, absolutely loved it, and so, had it not been for Inscription, I wouldn't have found out about Death's Door, and so that's actually really cool. I think I had promised last week that I was going to do 4 videos because I missed an upload Friday. I still plan to do that. The reason it didn't happen is because I was going to do Loop Hero last week, but I thought that was weird, because the whole upload thing, it's like, okay, well, next week I should do a second Loop Hero and a second Inscription, so they're kind of next to each other, so you can see kind of back to back what's still fresh in your mind. And then next week I might end up having to do 2 Hollow Knight episodes. I'm not going to spoil too much. But I filmed for an hour and a half of Hollow Knight when normally I film for like 40 minutes. So, depending on how it goes, I might have to split it up into 2 episodes. And so, having all of that in mind, I just thought to myself, okay, well, I might just end up doing 4 videos next week because it makes more sense. So I still am planning on doing 4 videos. But I have heard good things about it. Am I enjoying it so far? I think it's an interesting concept. Is it my type of game? I wouldn't say necessarily, but I'm willing to give it a try. I like the kind of art style, I like the music, so that I think is nice. I think it looks really nice. Oh, I forgot how much skeletons hurt. They do a lot of damage. Except that one, apparently. Evasion. I still don't know what vampirism is. But, I mean, this does more damage, so I'll equip it, I guess. So I'm looking at the corner right now, and it would appear that the enemy level goes up with every loop, which I guess would make sense. Well, does that mean I've done 4 loops? Does the enemy level just go up once per loop? I would assume. I mean, so far I'm doing fine. My health is almost maxed. It's not, well, it was there. Do I heal during battle? What is this damage? That does have more counters and evasions, though. Which might be good. Because I'm not sure what vampirism does. If it weren't for that, I would think this would be good. I'm doing fine now, but of course in the event that things might start to go wrong, I can always just retreat, head back to camp. Battlefield, that there, I guess. And then you have another one of these, Oblivion, that I can use to get rid of anything. Which I'm sure when the second goblin camp arises, I probably will. Which I'm sure it will actually right now. Actually, I don't see it, unless I just missed it, which could be the case. These are large spiders. The funny thing about that, actually, is I watched a video, I think it just showed up there. I watched a video about, if we can breed, theoretically, giant spiders, because I think that would be actually interesting. It's more damaged. I think I'll hold off with these. I think I'll keep them, but I won't switch them out yet. So yeah, I watched this video on if we could breed giant spiders, and it was probably not, just because of it went into like the spider's metabolism and the fact that how their lungs work. They have book lungs, which their lungs are kind of like folded in a like what looks like a book, and they don't like breathe like kind of in and out. They can't control their lungs, I believe, because of the way their metabolism works. They can't get too big. I forget exactly the reason. I don't know. I watched the video. But ooh, 5. Oh, and it's another 4. But that's just damage. I wonder if that is more damage. Though, if I was gonna do this, like, I might as well just use this one. But this armor is a big increase, so I will equip that. There's 2 chests and a 5. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I will use that. And then another 5 armor. Is more. Well, yeah, I think that one is better. Oh, and I have more stuff to put down. A meadow, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just putting stuff wherever. I am not paying attention. I am on loop level 5, which is good, I think. Maybe. Another Oblivion, which is nice. Love to see that. That is a lot of spiders, I'm just noticing. Oh, I have it selected. I was like, is it gonna attack? Yeah, when you have things selected, it does pause, which is actually nice. It is nice that you can pause during battles and look at the stats and stuff. I do like that. There's a cemetery, more mountains and meadows. I am getting a lot of resources from this. Can I actually look in my bag? Look at all this. Look at all this stuff I'm getting. Stable wood. And so, what else do I? It's like sticks. I think this is, yeah, rations, food supplies, preserved rock, pebbles, scrap metal. So I'm getting a lot of things, a lot of stuff that is pretty nice. The thing is, we have almost gotten to the, I guess, the stage boss, which I guess is a thing you can do, which is nice, although my health is getting kind of low, so I am a little worried. I don't think I should go through one more loop. Ooh, a level 6 ring. Pure damage, evasion, vampirism, attack speed, counter, evasion. I actually like this one better. What's the 4 one? Attack speed and counter. Counter 16. I might switch that out. What is this? Defense 12. Okay, yeah. We'll see how this goes. 26. That is a lot. What is... Oh, that's a shield. I was like, what is that? It looks like a little face. Defense, evasion, which is more. I guess I'll switch it out. I don't really know what it does. Yeah, the amount of damage I'm taking is quite concerning. Because I'm only on 300. And there's a lot of stuff surrounding the area. I might just put stuff down and then leave if I can, unless this doesn't work out. Can I flee? Okay, I don't lose anything. Return to the cozy camp right now while you're still alive. I'm walking. Now is the perfect chance. And I got a lot of resources. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I think I will retreat just because I don't know if I'll survive if I do another loop. Another success. You've returned and we still remember you. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's good to be back, but I hardly call it a success. My old memories of this world were gone. The path was empty again, and there was only darkness everywhere I looked. Interesting. So hey. So technically, you remembered that you forgot something. We could find a way to use that. Let's talk about something more positive. We managed to tidy up the place. Time for the next step. What do you have in mind? Expanding the camp, we have people with all sorts of skills, from the cook to the alchemist, but each needs a place to work. However, we can't build anything with the local materials. You find a branch or a rock, turn away for a second, and it's gone. I'm afraid only you can solve this problem. The materials that survive your trips always look suitable for building. But those are just pebbles and splinters. How can you build anything with them? Curious, huh? I realized that when I saw your campfire, these things you find seem to spread stability. Have I read this before? I feel like I've read this before. Stability, it's only a little change, but it's still something. Even a small branch is enough to make a wooden fence exist without constant oversight. I feel like I've read that before. Never, that's fine though. I still can't build anything. Incredible. Okay, well, we can't build anything now, so it doesn't exactly help us. But we'll go on another expedition and change all that. I don't know if I ever finished, but basically no. We probably can't breed giant spiders, unfortunately. Well, to a lot of people, fortunately. For me, unfortunately. I would love a giant spider. That would be awesome. And then a treasury. It's actually pretty nice. I will put that here. Another funny thing actually was I had a third card-based game I was considering playing for the channel, but I decided against it. Regen, defense. Defense for now. Regen might come handy in the future. The little walk cycle is interesting. It almost looks like I'm kicking. I have a sword now, finally. That's nice. And then a cemetery. More mountains. I'm just placing them there. And then armor. What does this do? Regen. Counter 10. Actually, that's really nice. Another ring. Pure damage. Another sword. Which just is better. More mountains and meadows. Simple stuff, really. It does... I wonder if this is one of those games where it has a slow start, but it slowly picks up the pace. I don't know. Like I said, a lot of these games I have not spoiled for myself, either intentionally or unintentionally. Hollow Knight, absolutely intentionally. I'm trying not to spoil myself as much as possible. Whereas Loop Hero, it's unintentional, just because I haven't heard anything about it. But I feel like it kind of flew under the radar a little bit. I think it has pretty good reviews on Steam. I didn't really hear anything about it. And so, I never saw a lot of people talking about it, but I saw a couple. But compared to something like Inscription, you know, it didn't get as big. But I don't think that takes away from the game at all. You know, you can find hidden gems. I'm sure people have tons of examples of a game that, like, never really got popular, but was super good. Status living. I guess that's for, like, skeletons and stuff, who are technically undead. I mean, they're reanimated, I guess? I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. Oh, my health. Did it max out? I don't know, it made a sound. I should probably pay attention more. I'm not really doing that. That would probably be a good idea. I mean, this whole game is kind of a cycle, so I've come kind of, not story-wise, but in terms of the basic gameplay. I don't know if this is the entire game or not. I don't know if this is, like, every single thing is like this. Because once I, like, beat the level, I don't exactly know what happens. I don't know if it's like a new level or because I mean it refreshes each time. The path changes, and so when I like beat it, I don't know. Like, will there be different enemies, different cards? I don't really know what to expect. I have 2 Oblivion cards, which is nice. I don't know if I've ever had that much at a time. Maybe I have. If I do, I don't remember it. Ooh, nice stuff. Alright, so we have a new ring. It's just better. And then another sword, which is slightly worse. Alright, awesome. And then another medal. Just put that down. Did the music change again? I think it did. Look at the spiders just rotating in a circle. 2 beacons, 2 rocks, and a battlefield. Put more beacons over here, I guess. Battlefield. Yeah, and put it there. Put mountains, rocks, and a road lantern. Put there. I have 3 meadows. And more rocks. Those are the 2 most common cards that I would have noticed. Which I guess makes sense. If your goal is to rebuild kind of the world, you have to have like filler cards of just, you know, mountains and forests and meadows and all that stuff. You know, basic WoW. Okay, yeah. It's a pretty simple choice. Again, the spiders spin. I think that's kind of funny how they just spin around. Almost like, I imagine them like walking like sideways, like crabs, even though they're not. But that's just a picture in my head for whatever. Okay, let's see. Undead has a soul. Weird. Okay, so the undead thing has a soul, but the living thing doesn't? Or are we just meant to infer that the living thing has a soul because it's alive? Like, maybe? I don't know. We are on loop 5, actually. We're kind of in the same place we were last time. But it's, once again, my health isn't doing so great. Unless I get a lot of stuff that is regen-based, or I heal fairly quickly. I don't know if I can do another loop after this. I theoretically could, but I feel like it would be pretty risky. Grove, which we actually haven't had any of. We'll put a grove there, I guess, and then... No, there's cemetery I can put there. Because the spiders, because they make 3 of them, do hurt. And then the skeletons as well also hurt quite a bit. A treasury, though, which is nice. Then, put it there. The vampires also do a lot, just because they evade and counter quite a bit. Ooh, a level 5 weapon. Defense. This does have quite a bit of regen, which I think is nice. It's my health I'm worried about, just because I don't know what happens if you die. And I'm not too keen on finding out. Okay, this is when I have to make the decision. I'll put all this stuff down, just get the resources from it. But this is when I have to make that decision. Do I continue, or do I retreat? Worst case scenario, I can always delete something. I might... It's either going to be a cemetery, or I think the spiders I might get rid of. Just because I wouldn't have to deal with them. Okay, we survived the spiders, and my health actually increased quite a bit, which is nice. Defense. This, okay, so this has better regen. I don't know why a sword gives regen, but, you know, who am I to judge? Oh, this is much better armor. Okay, and then... I think that will be good for now. Yeah, those skeletons just do so much damage. But my health did increase quite a bit. 7, wow. An evasion. I do lose the regen, but I get more damage. It's like, you know, I have to weigh different things, like, let's pause. Is what's more important, that little bit of regen or having more evasion, so that's, you know, less chance of taking damage. You know, I have to make those choices. But judging based on that damage, pretty happy. 8, wow. Okay, that's a lot more damage. I'm losing the invasion, but I might just take that chance. I think this might be my last loop anyway. Yeah, just look at that damage. I think it's damage is kind of the way to go. But it's also damage with attack speed. Because if I do a lot of damage but I'm not attacking very fast, there's no point in having a lot of damage because certain enemies will attack me much faster, and then that just might kill me. More spiders, another 8 sword. Wow, 1 hit. I mean, that just shows how important damage can be. Do I dare go another loop? I think it depends on the cards I get here. I do have another beacon. I have some metal, which metal is what I need. I'm low on metal. And then food supply. I think, what gives me metal? I should probably look at what cards and like places give me what, because the metal is what I need. Another shield. Well, what ended up happening is I forgot to retreat, so I guess I am going on again. But I'm almost at max health, so actually if there was a time to go around again, this would definitely be it, because I'm in the best situation to go around again. And I'm getting better and better stuff. And a lot of, like, the slimes and the spiders, I mean, I'm killing in 1 hit, which is quite nice. Yeah, but 55 from the skeletons, they're so powerful. I really do worry about them. I mean, mountains and rocks give rocks. What gives metal, though? Okay, so the thing with goblins is they attack super fast. But the other thing to consider is each time I go around the loop, each time the enemies also get stronger. And so I do have to be careful about what I am doing. I mean, I feel like this is mostly just pushing your luck. So I look right now. Okay, I was gonna say it's not that bad, but right then just a bunch more stuff popped out. I am at 600, but that's 600 out of 1,000. And that's a lot of stuff. 2 goblins, 3 skeletons, 4 spiders, 3 rat wolves, and what, 2 slimes? No vampires, but more stuff might pop out. I'm really not sure I want to push it, so I might go now. I didn't get all the materials I wanted, but I also don't want to die. And also, you know, actually, I can build stuff now. I can build the hut. It heals 4% of max HP. That might actually be a good idea. I think it might be worth it. It's a miracle we could find some fertile soil, and by a miracle, save some seeds of precious healing herbs. But the real miracle is that all these healing poultices and balms still have some effect. We already lost many people because of the cataclysm. It would be nice not to lose more to any diseases. These potions can help you as well. Take a vial or 2 on your trip, and your chances of getting back in one piece will be much higher. That actually is nice. I think that was... I should just build things if I can, I would imagine. But, I mean, what's my problem been? Health. I've been worrying about my health. And like, oh, I don't know if I can do another loop, because I don't know if I have, dismantle. Upgrade. You can upgrade stuff. 2% of the potion's healing effect. I did not know I could upgrade buildings. That's actually probably important. This is with the campfire's healing power. Oops. Oh, okay, so the campfire does heal you. Okay. That's good to know. And then, I can't upgrade the campfire itself, but okay, so the field kitchen upgrades the campfire. Okay. Weird. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna end this episode here. So, if you want me to continue this game, make sure to vote for it when I put the poll up. When that will be, I have not decided yet. But whenever that is, I don't know, I'll put the poll up. I'll let you know before I do so. If you want Inscription, then of course you gotta vote for Inscription, but you also have to watch that video first, which I haven't recorded yet. I'm only going to continue one, at least at this juncture. Is that saying I'll never pick it back up again? No, but at least for right now, because I feel like 2 card-based games is kind of, you know, a little too much. I like variety, you know, something different. We'll see, but like I said, whichever one gets the most votes, I'll continue that one, and then I'll find something else. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.